Yuri Boyka is a professional Russian prison fighter who appears as the main antagonist in the Undisputed II film, and later became the main protagonist of the third film to the latest Undisputed film. He was portrayed by Scott Adkins. Not much is known about Yuri Boyka before he went to prison. But during his life as a prisoner, he aims to become the most complete fighter in the world, boasting about winning 100 fights before he unexpectedly loses to George Chambers. Yuri Boyka was first seen as an arrogant, sadistic person who wants to become the champion of the prison fighters, boasting about being the most complete fighter in the world. He is a prisoner participating in an illegal underground fighting match against Davik set by his manager Garga. He somehow finishes the fight quickly and quickly dispatches his opponents by throwing harder kicks than he can possibly be. He seems to be a relentless prisoner as he doesn't like people to stand on his way. On the other hand, Chambers isn't fully aware of Boyka's mischief in prison. Stephen warns Chambers about standing in Boyka's way as he refuses to listen. Chambers throws a drink at his face, agitating him and hereby starting a fight. Meanwhile, the mob boss Gaga and Warden Markov tell Chambers that if he fights Boyka, he will likely get an expedited appeal and early release. Chambers initially refuses, but after spending time in demeaning physical labor in the prison sewer system and experiencing firsthand the brutality of the guards, he reluctantly agrees. Before the fight began, Boyka's henchmen secretly have planned to set up the fight by giving Stephen the drugged bottle for Chambers to drink. The match finally started as Boyka tells Chambers to set the match using only hands as he boasts of beating Chambers by his own game of boxing. Boyka suddenly fall off, having underestimated his opponent's skills as a boxing. Much to Chambers' surprise, he suddenly uses his legs to his own advantage and quickly decimates Chambers by his kicks. The round went fully well until Stephen gave the drugged bottle to Chambers, causing him to be drugged, and was beaten by Boyka thereafter. Shortly after the match, having realized that Chambers was drugged in their match, he becomes furious to the point of killing the two of his men, stating that he wants to become the next person of evolution in the martial arts, having exclaimed that he is the most complete fighter in the world and that there is no way for a fighter like him to compete against